spinning up on the skid plate. Jeremy Seawer charging down into the first turn. 11 foxhole shots for the Swiss Smurf, who leads Maxime Renault. A Yamaha 1-2, Bevra third, looking to sneak into second position. And he closes down the door on Maxime Renault. Prado in fourth place. It's a little bit tricky, you have to be mindful. You have to read the track well. Jonas, while he's not directly on the rear wheel of Ruben Fernandez ahead of him, won't be getting roosted as soon as he starts to get close. Every opportunity that he does get close and then he's just in touching distance, he might get the odd roost up in the face there off that rear wheel of the HRC man ahead of him. Next Grand Prix on in the Netherlands. Got to be careful when you jump up there, not to cross at the front wheel. Very easy to do that, just to misjudge that. But never been bothered so far this race. The Smurf. Back end lighting up, that just tells you how tricky the racetrack is as well. Even with a 4-second advantage, I think you've got everything in check, and then all of a sudden from out of nowhere, back end lights up, both feet off, a little bit Speedway-esque. Be another point to the good, takes it back out to 99-ish. Guys are responding well to the mistake. Right, Kolanov is now up into 9th place. Spent a long time following Paul's Jonas. Jonas now down in 10th place. Here's how he did it. Couple of corners from the flag, down the inside, drag race towards the ram jump. And he had the advantage as well at the end of the straight. Of course, he's not going to be able to stick onto the rear wheel of him as well because he's got no goggles, Paul's Jonas. Maxime Renault can hold his nerve here, I'm sure he can. Doesn't mind the odd little bit of mud. But he's just coming unstuck here, using that same line. Maybe just a little bit tentative. Doesn't want to try any lines this late on in the race. Any new lines, I should say. The wounds of Romain Febvre. Because at the moment that gap remains at 98 points. But all of a sudden, Jorge Prado is looking like saying, you know what, I will attack Tim Geitzer and I will attack Jeffrey Hurlings. He sat there, bided his time, kept his goggles clean. And he's putting himself in a position where he can just pick off more points and take the championship lead to more than 100 points. Intervene. He thought he was off the race line. And Jorge Prado, again, going after it. Hurling's offline again. A mistake there for the bullet. Just in the background there. Any effort that he was going to challenge. But Jeremy Seawer downhill for the final time. He'll cross the line. He wins race 2. He wins for the 3rd time in Sweden. His 18th career race win. Results then as we have them.